Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I'm here to teach a lesson this hour. Hi, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. So, how's your voice?
Voice is getting much better. I not drunk. I ate some honey and cinnamon.
That works really well.
Yeah, yeah.
I did that. I've done that before. So,
Mhm.
hi, Audrey. How are you this morning?
Hi, teacher. I'm Hanky Dory.
Excellent. Good to know. Hi, Mariano. How are you
Hey,
this morning?
fine, fine, and you?
Very good.
Well,
So, where are you from, Mariano?
I'm from Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, so it's not morning for you then. It's evening, right?
Yeah,
What time is it in Mexico? Is it midnight?
it's 12 a.m.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm in Idaho where it's 11 p.m. And so,
yeah.
anyway, awesome. So, and Heidi here is from Japan, and then Andre here is from the Ukraine.
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you.
So,
Thank you.
nice to meet you too. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we wait for a few more people. So what's the weather like right now in the Ukraine?
It's, weather is pretty clear, clear sky without clouds, uh,
Uh-huh.
mm, and 30, 30, 36 by Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Oh, wow.
Fahrenheit. Yes. I'm try. I'm decide to get used to Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Okay. See, and it's funny because after living in Europe for so long, I've gotten used to centigrade, and I don't even think in Fahrenheit anymore, unless I'm talking to someone from North America. But even then, so I'm at right now in Boise, where I'm at. It's 8.8 degrees centigrade, which is about the same, I think, isn't it?
Okay.
Do you know what that is in Fahrenheit?
Uh, how is it Fahrenheit? No.
See, Fahrenheit, that would be, let's see, Fahrenheit 47.8. So you're a lot colder. So,
Yeah, yes, a little bit colder.
yeah. And Heidi, what's the weather like right now in Japan?
Fahrenheit.
Well,
What is the weather like right now?
it's cloudy.
Cloudy. Okay. The season is starting to change, so it's interesting to hear how it is. In Brazil today, I guess it was about 40 degrees and sunny. So, um, Mariano, what's the weather like in Mexico right now?
It's cloudy.
Cloudy? Okay.
Yeah,
Last time I talked to somebody about Mexico, it was raining really, really hard. About a week or two ago. So awesome.
yes. It rains a lot.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about the super rich. And these are billionaires, and maybe imagine what it would be like for us ever if we ever became super rich. So that is the plan for today. So one moment, let me get the worksheet on. Okay. Okay. So the first question I have is, who is the richest person you know? So Andre, could you tell us about the richest person you know?
Mm. Yes, I know the richest person mm, in the world is the uh, Chinese businessman, but mm, uh, I didn't uh,
Alibaba?
I don't know his name exactly.
Alibaba?
Yes.
Is that who it is? Do you know him,
Um,
I don't know.
no,
or you just know of him?
no, no,
Are you friend?
richest person.
Yeah, just a person that you know of. So is a person's out of China?
Yes, he's a person. No, this person isn't from China. He's from Mexico.
Oh, from Mexico.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's maybe it's a question for Mariano.
Yeah, Mariano, do you know this person?
Personally, no, but I know who is he. His name is Carlos Slim, but I think the richest person in the world is Bill Gates.
Well, let's Google it. I'm just gonna type it in. Who is the richest person in the world? And let's see. Okay. Mariano, you win the prize. It says, here, I'll make this bigger. Bill Gates tops the list of richest men in the world. Forbes has released its list of the 10 richest people in the world in 2004. The list of the 10 richest people in the world includes investors, retail owners, and more. So let's see. And of course, it's small. And it's one of those silly ones where you have to go from one person to the next. That's okay. Well, I don't want to deal with this. So Bill Gates is the top. Let's give us a list. Bill Gates. Okay, we all know about him. So, do you guys know any? Andre, do you know any rich people personally?
No,
How
no.
rich?
I
Like
don't.
millions?
How about let's start with millionaires? Do you guys know any millionaires?
Yes, I think so. I work for them.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Heidi, do you know any really rich people?
Around me, the richest person is a coffee shop owner. He's my friend. At
Uh-huh.
first, he had only one coffee shop, but
Uh-huh.
he expanded his coffee shop chain, and now he has 4 or 5 coffee shops.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Chain.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great for him. Yeah. And Andre, do you know anyone who's really wealthy?
Yes, I know my superior from my former job.
Uh-huh.
He is, but at least he have a bunch of expensive, tight, tight and expensive cars.
Okay. So he's either rich or he's in debt. He's deep in debt.
No, he mm, fortunately he isn't in deep debt.
Deep in debt. Okay. Yeah, because that's pretty much the situation. A lot of people who we think are rich are actually just deep in debt, and
Yes.
so all right. Well, let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to read the text and then practice some vocabulary words that goes along with the text, and then discuss this topic. Okay, and so like a lot of them that we've done, we're going to match family, resigned, diamond, and soccer. Do you guys know all of these words? Family,
Family,
resigned,
resign,
diamond, and soccer.
soccer. What about teacher? About resigned word?
Okay, resigned, another a synonym for resigned. Does anybody know what that is? Heidi? Mariano, do you know the synonym for resigned?
Is
Quit.
Yes. To resign equals to quit.
quit. Okay.
to quit. So, all right. So, what we're going to do is going to read through this and add these in the appropriate places. And then also, please take note of any words or phrases that you are not familiar with as we read it, and we will go over those words as well. Okay. So, Andre, would you read the first paragraph?
Would you spend $85 million on a vase, $35 million on a painting of a bottle, or even $39 million on a diamond? While much of the world struggles with the global economic crisis, these products were all sold at auction in a single month. Clearly, some people still have money to burn, and when they want something, the sky's the limit. So, who are who are these super rich people, and where do they get their money from?
Okay. All right. Are there any words or phrases that you guys do not know? Hi, Araceli. Welcome.
Hello.
Do you have your coffee this morning?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. That's fine. You'll sneak over and get it. So, any words or phrases here? Do you guys know what the sky's the limit is?
It isn't difficult to guess.
Okay.
No. Yes, no limit at all.
Yeah, no limits. Okay, and everybody knows what an auction is?
Yes.
Okay. It's just a sell. Okay, excellent. All right, Thelly, could you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Some years ago, being a millionaire was enough to be thought wealthy, but now only billionaires really count as being rich. Previously, many of the seriously rich inherited their money from their fathers. Now, the vast majority of the super rich are self-made. Many have built up a business themselves or increased which are the options? Family company into an empire that spans the globe.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. And have you had a cold?
Well, more or less. My
Okay.
voice is getting worse every day since a week ago.
All right. Heidi's been having that problem too, and she drank some milk. Was it honey and tea? Tea and honey? So
Yes, that could help. Yes.
try some honey.
I try to eat some candies because when I'm speaking a lot in a class, my voice gets tired, so I try with a candy or something.
All right. Well, that works too. So that's called in English we call it a cough drop.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so are there any words or phrases in this? So I take it everybody's fine with these words. Okay. Heidi, can you read the next paragraph?
Clearly, the super rich did not become wealthy by wasting their money. However, even the workaholic billionaire needs some time to play. The super rich know how to play in style. A sports fan could buy a soccer club like Roman Abramovich. Are you a billionaire thinking of moving? How about building a 27-story house like Mukesh Ambani? I'm not so sure. Someone needing more privacy could buy an island like Johnny Depp did for his wife.
Do you guys know who Roman Abramovich and Mukesh Ambani is?
No.
No.
I think Roman Abramovich is a Russian person. He is well known in Russia and Ukraine and in former USSR Soviet Republic.
Okay. And did he buy a soccer club?
Yes, he bought a soccer club in UK.
Uh-huh.
Uh, it's a soccer club is uh, s- some most famous and expensive and uh, s-
Was it Manchester
ex-
United?
what? Sorry.
Manchester United?
Um, um, no, it's Chelsea from London.
Oh, okay, Chelsea. Okay.
From
Okay.
London. Um,
Yeah, oh, the only one I know of is Manchester United. So, okay.
luxury kind of.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And Mariano, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Most importantly, though, the super rich give a lot of their money away. Bill Gates resigned from Microsoft in 2008 to devote his time to philanthropy. He encouraged his fellow multi-billionaire Warren Buffett to join him with some of the largest charitable donations ever made.
Okay, as the world economy rebounds, more billionaires will be created. Hopefully, they will spend some of their money on good causes and not just paintings, diamonds, and vases. And okay, and I just see that I typed that in wrong. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about some pronunciation. This word, though, because you have the UGH, it's a lot of people are frustrated with what to do about it. In this word, the UGH is silent, so you just say though.
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 Okay.
Because a lot of people get frustrated with that one. That's a very common one. And also, where was the other one? I mean, be careful, Araceli, about not swallowing the endings. I think we've talked about that before. But I can't find the word where you did that though.
I don't know, maybe especially the ed endings.
The ed endings and the es endings are the ones that are most common to swallow. So, okay, and then this one, this OUGH one right here, you'd think, okay, well, though this is silent and though, and this is actually silent as well in this one, but this sound is not thote. This is so it's thought. So thought. Thought. So though and then thought.
Though.
And some people might actually pronounce it thought. I always pronounce it thought, so it just depends on the pronunciation. Because as you know, even in English, we have a lot of different dialects and pronunciations of words. So, okay. Are there any words or phrases you do not know? Or Mariano, were you going to ask a question?
Yes, I don't know how to interpret though in any text.
Oh, okay. Another way you could say this, most importantly, however.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's really usually what it means. It's another word for that. So good question.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, so a comprehension check. According to the article, how can people become super rich? Does anybody remember?
Developing a family company.
That's one is developing a family company, and how about another one?
Don't use a waste of money.
What was it? I'm sorry. Say that again.
The rich people never waste money.
Yes. Okay. They don't waste money, but it's fun to waste money. I guess I'll never be rich. So, okay. And they also developed maybe a .com company or something. So, what kinds of things have rich people bought to improve their lifestyle?
For example, soccer club, they bought super club.
Uh-huh.
An island.
An island.
An island.
Art,
That would be fun.
jewelry,
Jewelry,
diamond.
diamond jewelries. I don't know. Of the three, a soccer club, jewelry, or an island, which one would you guys want?
An island.
I'm with you, Araceli. What, Heidi?
Diamond and gold.
You want the jewelry. You want the diamond and the gold. Okay. How about you, Mariano?
A soccer team.
Soccer team. Okay. And Andre, what would you want?
I'd wanna have an island,
An island. Yeah.
in the Pacific.
I think I'd want one up like near Norway where it's cold in the winter. So I'm weird. So, okay. What kinds of things? How have Bill Gates and Warren Buffett used their money to help people?
To donate money.
Okay, they've donated it, and so philanthropy. Question for you guys: do you guys know what the things that Bill Gates and Warren Buffett contribute to or donate to? Are you familiar with any?
Yes. Bill Gates has has a foundation with his wife or something like that, and helps to find. They want to find a cure for the malaria or something. Yes, and Warren Buffett, I think he's going to donate 90% of their money.
He's what? He donates it? Okay.
When he dies.
Okay. So when he dies, we'll have a lot of Buffett halls and stuff like that. It's Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Let's see.
I heard that Bill Gates was not going to leave too much money to their children.
I heard that too.
Just a few, some money, but most of his fortune, he didn't want to leave it for them because maybe he thinks they will be spoiled, or they will be.
So he wants them to make it themselves.
Yes, but anyway, the amount of money they are going to receive will be probably enough for all my life. I think so.
If they just live off the interest. These are some. It looks like these are some of the grants that they have given this year. Education Northwest. I wonder what that is. I didn't know about the malaria, Mariano, but I knew about the education. They do a lot of a philanthropy for education and getting computers in the classroom and things like that.
Ah, yes.
Tulsa Public Schools, National Association for Charter Schools Authorizers. Huh.
Most of that items from one country they from.
From what country are they?
Are they? Yes.
I don't. Well, these of course are U.S. programs. You've got global development right here.
Oh, it's a global.
So I think that they have some grants that are for American companies, and then you have grants for international. It looks like. So. International Food Policy Research Institute, and so that's global. They might be. It wouldn't surprise me if he was. Well, I do know that he donates to international causes, but it wouldn't surprise me that the bulk of his money's going back into education in the U.S. So, but I don't know. Anyway, do you guys are there people in your communities that are wealthy people who are also philanthropists?
I don't know any.
You don't know. You don't know of any.
No.
Do you?
In my country, a CEO of SoftBank. Maybe you don't know about SoftBank. It's a Japanese communication company, but at first he invested Alibaba. So Alibaba listed up in the American stock market. That time he was with him. He earned a lot of money with him. And he donated a lot of money. And when in Japan it happened, the earthquake 3 years ago.
And he pretty much did he donate pretty much all of it, or?
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing. Andre, how about in your country?
We have a bunch in my country, in Ukraine. We have a bunch of extremely wealthy and rich people, but I didn't know of. Maybe they donate some money, but I didn't know about it. It isn't well known in society.
Okay. Are they newly rich? Are they
Yes,
are they
most of them is newly rich.
okay.
We can call newly about 15-20 years. For 15-20 years, they it's their wealth is based on industrial powerful of United Soviet Union.
Yeah, because my understanding was after the Soviet Union fell, a lot of people became very wealthy.
Yes, became very wealthy because they takes a lot of factories and industrial properties. But in the same time, a huge amount of people in society they became extremely poor.
Okay, so the rich got richer and the poor got poorer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Have you guys heard that before? The rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's happening almost everywhere. With the financial crisis in Spain, the inequity grew a lot. So middle class people are becoming poorer, and some few people are really, really very rich. So it's not bad for everyone. Some people are getting all the money.
Yeah, and they're not sharing the wealth.
No, it's the opposite thing. I guess the money from the middle class is going to their hands in some way.
Yeah. And is that also happening in Japan as well? Heidi?
Japan is much different.
Oh, is it?
Someone called Japan as a soft communist country.
Oh, okay. So, so pretty much almost everybody's equal.
When rich people die, the tax will be over half 50% or 60%. So 3 generations later, even rich people became normal.
Okay, so inheritance, and we call it inheritance tax.
So soft,
Huh, interesting.
bad communist
Interesting.
country.
Yeah, so the hope is that everybody would be equal, which is the communist type or socialist type thinking. Okay, how about Mexico?
Mexico, there are a lot of difference. There are a lot of
Differences?
poor people
Hmm.
and a few rich people. I mean, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
I can't complain, but there are a lot of people that live in very bad conditions the
Hmm.
and no one does anything.
Uh-huh.
It's difficult, but
Yeah. It's like I think, and also in my country as well, the divide between rich and poor is very huge, and you can really see it, especially when you go into the bigger cities or into the rural communities. You can see a lot of real poor people. I've heard it like down in Kentucky or Tennessee. You can see a lot of real poor people who are living, without electricity or water and all that. So,
yes,
but I've never been down there, so I don't know. So,
yes, me neither.
yeah, but I guess I heard that from Dolly Parton. So we don't know how true that is. Okay, so global. Araceli, what goes with global?
Mm,
Global economic crisis.
Yes.
yes.
Okay. And the vast. Anybody have a suggestion?
Majority. The vast
Majority.
majority.
That was the word I wanted to mention to you about Araceli. Araceli. Majority.
Majority.
Yeah. So the J. When you were reading, you made it sound like it was with the Spanish pronunciation, majority, but majority. Okay. To inherit.
Money from someone.
To inherit money from someone. Okay. 3. Okay. To struggle.
With
something.
To struggle with. Yes. Excellent. To devote.
Your time.
Yeah. Okay. And good causes. Yes. Okay. So in your opinion, Andre, what are some, if you were rich right now, if somebody gave you $1 million, and they said you can keep 10%, but you have to give away 90%. What are some good causes that you would give the money to?
I would donate the 90% to build for building an small stadium in my country, in my city especially, for children, that they spend enough time to develop, to have more physical activity nearby every house.
Okay.
I would build.
A stadium or a gymnasium?
It's
Outdoor or indoor?
rather stadium, small stadium, and
Or
small place.
Or a sports center?
Not sports center, but stadium about 50 meters long and 30 meters wide.
Okay.
With non-natural cover.
Huh? You would want to build neighborhood stadiums. Okay.
Yes.
But what about during the summer? So, what about during the winter times? What would the people do? during the winter?
They, in the winter, we it's able to use that neighborhood stadium, since we haven't so much snow in the winter.
Oh,
About 1 week or 5 days, and his snow, for example, fell down, and
uh-huh.
his melt in 1 day or 2 day.
Okay, so so there's only snow for only about five days, and it melts after about 24 hours.
Yes,
It melts
yes.
very quickly. Okay, all right. Araceli, how about you? If you could keep 10% of the money, which is still a lot, and had to give away 90%, what good causes would you give it to?
I think if I was in a position of giving a lot of money, I would invest in education.
Uh-huh.
And yes, and also in investigation. For example, giving grants to scientific or medical investigation
Okay,
about
research.
yes, research.
It's a medical research.
Yeah, or scientific research in any field.
Uh-huh.
And probably social services to help people in a bad situation.
Uh-huh. Okay. And when do you have a like when it comes to education, do you have a pet projects that you would want to um that you would probably want to invest most of the money in? And I'm writing that down, a pet project. That
Well,
would be
I don't.
a favorite project.
But what do you mean?
Like in
But
education, for example, is there a specific area of education that you are like? Is it a literacy? Um, what is it? A technology? Um,
but
is there any
yeah,
specific area in education?
yes. Or for example, I like a lot this area, technology and uh,
Well,
yes,
yeah.
computers, programming or
Hmm.
yes, it's called
Yeah.
technologies. So
Yeah.
that's a field I love because I think both students enjoy it a lot and it's very useful
Hmm.
because they know how to develop new
Hmm.
things. Or yes,
Yeah.
I think it's good for a country to invest in how do you call that?
Edu-
R&D?
R&D, yes.
Yeah, I
RN,
think it's
R&D.
important.
Yeah. Research and development. Yeah. Well, like for example, there's a project now in Uruguay where the British Council, which is a charitable organization, is working with the schools in Uruguay for all of the students to study this way in this study online with teachers who are in North America or in Europe, and it's one of the projects that they have, and it sounds really exciting. So I think it's been going on for about a year and a half now. But
Who are in charge of this project?
the
You
British
s-
Council,
the British Council. I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, but yes, these kind of things maybe people can volunteer there. It's not only that you have to donate money. Maybe you can contribute with your work, I suppose.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, um, there's also I saw a really touching video of some people from a retirement center.
Mm.
You guys know retirement center?
Yes, I know a story. Go ahead and
Do you know
but
the story? The people from a retirement center in Chicago are teaching one-on-one to teenagers in São Paulo, Brazil.
yes, that's the
Have you
project
seen
I
that?
heard.
Have you seen that video?
I think yes, it was a really brilliant idea because
Yeah.
both parts get something.
Uh-huh.
The students are getting to improve their English, and the retired people are willing for someone to talk to them. So it was very, I was, I think it was really nice. Just they don't were just learning English or
Uh-huh.
teaching English. They were uh, having a rich personal experience.
Exactly. It was like a relationship, and I was watching this just I was choking up and so forth because it was so neat. So anyway, oh, Heidi's gone. Okay, Mariano, what would you do if you were to have to donate 90% of the money that you were inherited?
I would donate to education, just
Education as well.
education. Yes, but in rural locations, like
Uh-huh. Okay. So your pet project in education would be rural development.
yes.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. Okay, let's go on and let's see. Um, let's go on to this qualification check number 2. So let's use these words. I want to make this smaller. Bear with me a moment. Global economic crisis, we'll use these words to rewrite the following sentences using the collocations from exercise 4. So number 1, Andre, could you do this one?
Yes. Mm, when when Uncle Bob died, James got $10,000.
Okay, and how can you change the sentence using one of these words?
Um, when Uncle Bob died, James inherited
Hmm.
$10,000.
Perfect, inherited. Okay, and Araceli, number 2.
Kate spends all of her time looking after her newborn son. Kate devotes all of her time to her newborn son.
Oh, okay. Okay, and devotes all of her time to her newborn son. And I was actually thinking Kate spends all of her time, Kate spends a vast majority of her time looking after her newborn son.
Oh, okay.
So either one would be correct. So um, let's see what the authors of this activity actually thought. Yeah, you were right. Kate devotes. So number 3, Mariano.
During this world recession, we all need to be careful with our money.
Hmm.
Mm, I say during this world recession, we all need to be good with our money, or struggling with our
Okay.
money.
Actually, the world recession is the one we can fix.
Oh, okay.
During this, can you find another word?
Recession.
And it
More
would be together.
struggle. Okay. During this world global recession.
Okay. Yeah, during this
Global.
global,
Oh,
yeah, during this global
okay.
economic crisis, we all need to be careful with our money. Okay. Number
Okay.
number 4, Andre.
Um, uh, mm, people get a lot of satisfaction from giving money to charity in vast and global of struggle.
So the one would be good causes. But where would you put that in that sentence?
Good causes. Mm, mm, the people um, mm, to people get a good causes.
No?
People get a lot of satisfaction from good causes to
Okay.
charity.
So actually from giving money to good causes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. Number 5. Araceli, can you do that one?
Math homework is difficult for Jimmy. He doesn't like studying math. Well, we can say Jimmy struggles with homework,
Mm-hmm.
or math homework is difficult for Jimmy. He struggles with studying.
Yeah, the first one is better. Jimmy struggles.
With math homework, yeah.
Yeah, with that math homework. He doesn't like studying, and yeah. Okay, and number 6, Mariano, how would you do that one?
Most people own a television. Most people,
It would be number 2. How would you use number 2?
okay, vast people,
The vast
vast.
majority.
Sorry, yes, the vast majority on a television.
Okay, so yeah, so you'd say the vast majority of people own a television. Are there people that don't own TVs yet? Seems like even the poorest people in the world seem to all have TVs.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain the meaning of these expressions? So, Andre, can you explain the meaning of have money to burn?
Have money to burn. It's those spend money. It's when extremely rich people spend money for unrelated or very tight things. For example, luxury cars, muscle cars, and
Mhm.
yacht and soccer club.
Okay, a yacht. Okay, yacht, and this is actually pronounced with the ch silent, so you could say yacht.
Yacht.
Yep, yacht and a soccer club and all kinds of
Yeah.
things. Okay, and Mariano, how about number 2?
The sky's the limit. It means there is no limit for what they can do.
hmm I think the sky's the limit for all of us, really. So, okay, and I think Araceli is she's gone to get her coffee. So she told me, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, that she needs her she gets her coffee about a half an hour into the class. So Andre, what would a self-made billionaire be?
It's self-made billionaire. It means that kind of rich people and what um, he is wealth. It isn't he isn't in, inherited his wealth,
Hmm
and he made his properties, his wealth totally by himself.
Okay.
He yes, that's my point.
Okay. I'm writing it just a little bit different, trying to use as many words as you use, totally by himself. Okay, so you said a rich people, but a rich person who didn't inherit his wealth, his or her wealth, he made his money totally by himself. Okay. So to span the globe, Mariano, what does that mean?
It's to make the company expansion.
Okay. Where?
Or not the company. I don't know.
Or anything really.
Yeah,
Oh, so basically around the world is what you could say. Around the world. So the company expands around the world. Um, uh, do you guys know is McDonald's in every country now?
Sorry?
Is McDonald's in every country now?
And yes, I, I think so.
This is a Google question for me. I'm going to ask Google right now. So, yeah, because I think Coca-Cola has made it around, has been able to span the globe, but I don't know about. Okay, is McDonald's? Okay, where in the world are there no McDonald's? 10 countries where you won't find a McDonald's. Okay, bear with me.
I think it's one of them is I think North Korea.
Yeah, yep, that is one of them. Let's see. North Korea, Seychelles, Syria, Vatican City. Well, of course, Vatican City is so close to Rome. Cambodia. I didn't realize that. But for now, the millions of visitors to Angkor Wat have to do without the reassuring taste of home. Zimbabwe, Vietnam. Huh? Interesting. You would think that Cambodia and Vietnam would have it. Nepal and Kazakhstan. That's a surprise as well. And Barbados. And it closed six months later due to poor sales, huh? So that's interesting. There's only 10 countries. So McDonald's has spanned the globe. So, and hi Araceli. So we were talking about spanning the globe, and I was just wondering about McDonald's. So, how's your coffee?
Yeah, well, it's okay. So you were looking for companies that are spanning the globe?
Yeah. I was just wondering. I personally was wondering if what company it has made it all around the world.
Hmm. Difficult question.
I'm thinking probably only Coca-Cola or Pepsi or something like that.
Yeah, that
Does
one.
anybody
Yeah.
have an opinion?
Or maybe Google.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Google is blocked in China.
Oh, yeah.
So
But not completely.
if you see anybody in your class that is from China, and we do have some Chinese guys that are taking classes at Verbling, if you see them, it means that they are very, very technically savvy, and they figured out how to get past the block.
Really, but I thought there was some censorship, but not for everything.
Yeah, they can't. That's what there's this Chinese guy that's been to 2 of my classes now, and he actually said that a friend of his helped him get past the block,
Wow.
and that the Google products were not allowed in China.
Oh,
Is it means that kind of China's people is very crafty and tricky?
Yeah. So the yeah, exactly. So the Chinese people that are here verbling are
And
I don't know if they're crafty. They're crafty. But they're good. They're technically savvy. They're good with computers and stuff like that.
and they doing things against the local laws.
Yeah, I guess. So, but anyway, let's go into this discussion right here. I've already asked you this. Can you name some super rich people in your country? So we've already done that. Audrey, do you think it's wrong to spend millions of dollars on paintings or diamonds?
I don't think so. It's it's spending that kinds on that kinds of thing. It's a kind of investment. But since the money, it's only paper,
Mm.
but diamonds, it's worthy goals.
Ah, okay.
It's
All right.
they didn't less the mm, price uh, and whenever.
Hmm. So they didn't, instead of loss, maybe they didn't drop the price?
Yes, they never drop their price whenever.
Hmm. Okay. All right, let's go to the last question. And Mariano, if you were super rich, how would you spend your money? How would your lifestyle change?
I don't know. I'm a little bit frugal,
Hmm.
so I like technology. Maybe I would buy a lot of laptops, good laptops.
Hmm.
I don't know, cell phones. But I am not a car. I would buy a car, a Ferrari.
Uh-huh. Okay, so you would buy a car and have some technology. So,
Yeah.
Araceli, how would your lifestyle change? And how would you spend your money?
Uh,
I, sorry, were you asking me?
Yes.
Um, I think if I were rich enough, I would just retire to to some island or somewhere, have a nice house,
Uh-huh.
far from everywhere,
Okay.
and maybe I will have people working for me
Uh-huh.
to take care of the house and of everything. So I will just read, relax, and have fun.
Ah, yeah. That reminds me of the show. Do you guys remember the show? It came out maybe 10 years ago about a boy. It was a Hugh Grant movie.
I think so.
And that's basically what he had a life where he didn't have a job, and he wondered in the movie how people actually had time for a job because he had no time for a job. Um, so, um, Andre, what would you do with your money, and how would your lifestyle change?
Um, I would I would spend the most of money to make uh, to make quality of life quality to increase quality of life for my relatives.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay, so you would help your family.
yes, I would help my family to increase quality of life and
Uh-huh.
with my own quality of life, and I would travel a lot uh, throughout the world.
Hmm. Cool. All right. All right. And I would do something similar to as all of you. I would buy a nice car, also have a nice home. uh, buy an island, I'm not sure I would do that, but I would definitely take time for myself, reading and stuff like that. And I would make sure that every one of my family members have a home that they don't have to pay mortgage on, and then I would travel. So.
Something that I said before, this similar meaning that I said before.
What do you mean similar meaning that you said before?
About increased quality of life
Yes.
for relatives.
Yeah. That's pretty much what my thought as well. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for your time and participation. I hope you learned some new words, and if not, just had a chance to practice. And everyone have a great. Let's see, Mariano, sleep well, and
Thanks.
Araceli and Andre, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sleep well.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye bye.